Whether you're an experienced UX designer, a visual designer, or some other designer, it's not enough to just design and hope those designs will get implemented the way you want. You have to create good design specifications for your development team. Here are my top 5 mistakes you might be making when creating UX specs. Number 5, not keeping an organized design file. I'm not talking about having every layer named correctly and every detail spelled out in a very organized manner. No, I'm talking about making it clear to developers when you're still exploring design options or when a design is ready for their comments. Keeping a page dedicated to Playground or Workspace will help developers know when designs are not ready to discuss. The number 4 common mistake is not including dev early in the design process. I get it when you're not ready to have developers comment on your work because there's still a lot you need to design out in order for them to understand it. But getting buy-in from your team early is really important and helpful. They won't come in and say something that you've been working on for a very long time is not possible because of X, Y, and Z reasons. Or they might have valuable edge cases or error messages that you didn't even think about. Include dev in conversations as you're designing. All right, on to number 3, which is not updating your spec after updating the design. Let's say you've already met with your developers and went over the design specs. You then got some feedback from the design lead and ended up changing some design details. Your developer doesn't know about this, and rarely are they just staring at your Figma file looking for updates. Make sure to add this design update wherever you've created your spec, whether that be in Figma, and a dev repository like GitHub or Notion. And make sure to also reach out and communicate those changes to dev. Your developers will thank you. All right, so number 2, not keeping conversation about a particular design project organized. I know you've all felt this before. A private DM here, a team message in Slack there, an email without everybody copied, a conversation in Figma. It's really hard to keep track and keep up with a moving design when conversation about it is happening everywhere. I recommend keeping all design and dev conversation either in the context of the design tool, like Figma, or where the design is clearly spec'd and outlined in a dev tool like Notion or GitHub. You can have conversations in a meeting or via your project team Slack channel, but make sure to record any decisions in Figma or the spec so that everyone is aligned. And the number 1 common mistake designers make when creating UX specs is making assumptions about what dev knows. Developers cannot read your minds. You must be specific and clear about how a flow is supposed to go or where a button is supposed to link to or where data or content is supposed to come from. Assuming that your dev team knows these details can eat up a lot of time and risk end up being implemented in a different way than you planned. Be specific and clear. Reduce misinterpretation. All right, so there you have it, the top 5 common mistakes designers make when spec'ing.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of our UX videos, take a look at these over here and consider subscribing to our channel. On our website, nngroup.com, you can access our free library of over 2,000 articles. You can also register for one of our UX courses that offer live, hands-on UX training.